Welcome to the Serpentine Creative Channel. I'm your host, Stella Williams, and you're watching Serpentine Reads. Hey guys, welcome back to Serpentine Reads. Today I am going to be doing a review of Shifted into Love, Hotel California. Yes, Shifted into Love is an anthology that I have participated in before. I am not a part of this one, so therefore I'm going to review it. I received it as an ARC, and although I am friends with some of the authors in this anthology, it in no way will color my review. So to jump right into it, Shifted into Love Hotel California is an anthology with short paranormal stories based around the ideal of the mythical Hotel California. In the anthology, the first of which by Phoenix Williams is entitled The Haunted and the Hunted, and it is an super erotic underworld shifter story. If you're familiar with her Queens of B series, it is set in that world, but you don't have to be familiar with the Queens of B series to understand what's going on in this short. The main characters are Isabella and Kage. And Isabella is this super powerful bad bitch shifter, and she gets kicked out of her pack because she's so powerful they're afraid of her. And she ends up going and hanging out at the Hotel California on her way to her new home. And at Hotel California, she runs into Kage, who is basically the heir to the throne of the underworld, and he's kind of running from his duties there, and he's working at the Hotel California. And there's like this whole instant attraction, so it's pretty much spicy from the get. And so if you are not somebody who enjoys detailed graphic sex, then maybe this short is not for you. But if that's something you're okay with, then definitely you will love The Haunted and the Hunted. And the next story in the Shifted into Love anthology is The Case of the Lost Opera Singer. And it has Colt, who's a shifter agent, Reese, who's a witch agent. And if you're familiar with Shy August's Rare and Unknown series, it is a part of this world. Again, you won't need to have read any of the Rare and Unknown series to follow along with this short. But you know, there are like a couple name drops and things that if you are a fan or have read the Rare and Unknown series, that you would pick up on. And this is not a basic story, but the story is basically that these agents go undercover, they're opposites, and in figuring out what's going on in their case, they become unlikely mates. So that was a nice, fun little story with some creepy mind control, magical elements in it. The next story is No Good Deed by Alexis D. Craig, and it follows Palace, who's a fae, and Sita, I think, who's a witch. And Pallas is basically, he's a cursed fae, and he has to relive these horrors of his dreams. And Sita kind of stumbles into it, and it's a really interesting play on the dreamscape versus reality, and throwing a little of the lore of Hotel California into the mix. And the last story is A Queen's Pride by the USA Today bestseller Indy Jones. I am not familiar with her work, so this was um, the first one that I had read from her, and my introduction into her writing style and into her world. And I think for me, that might have been the reason why this story was my least favorite. Um, really honestly felt like there was so much going on. It was fast paced. There was a lot of new names and characters being thrown at me, and yet this was a short story. Basically, I got lost about 2-3 pages in, and I never quite caught up. But that's not to say that it was a bad story. Um, from what I could get out of the story, it seemed very interesting and very intriguing. Um, and it follows Asha, who is a princess of this kingdom. She is traveling with her family to go and renew this treaty between the shifter world and the human world, and their meetup place is the Hotel California. And it should have been an easy in and out kind of thing, but it turns into this huge, crazy battle, and her bodyguard, who is Econ, is basically in love with her. And so it's a lot of them like battling and running and kind of falling in love at the same time. Like I said, there was so much going on and so many names and so much that I really, really wish that it was more a full, expanded on it. It's like a full length novel and maybe not so much a short story. But with that being said, overall, I really enjoyed this anthology. I highly suggest that you guys go and check it out. It's currently available for pre-order on Amazon, and I have the link below, and it'll be released on October 8th is when it comes out. So pre-order is up now, and October 8th is when it will be released. So go get your copy. Like I said, I'll have the link down below in the description box. And that is my review for you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great day.